To understand how big data and analytics works, you have to put it in the context of how things worked before big data. Let's do so by looking through the lens of a telecommunications company. Historically, telecom companies had what they thought was a lot of data, captured from transactions and key applications. It lived inside their firewall and was stored in silos. One set of data for landline business, one for mobile subscribers, one for small businesses. To do its financial reporting, the IT team would extract data from these silos, integrate it, cleanse it to ensure its quality, structure it in a set of columns and rows, then put it in a data warehouse, where analysts could report, analyze, model, and plan based on it. By doing so, key departments like finance, marketing, and network operations could create a historical view of what happened and develop insights on why it happened. Analytics on structured data at rest is essential for things like quarterly and annual financial reporting, sales trends by region, as well as monthly network outages. Then, a few advanced telecom operators began applying more sophisticated forms of analytics to this information, helping them see patterns of what could happen, giving them new insights into issues like potential customer churn and marketing effectiveness. About 5 years ago, something fundamental changed. The world started getting smarter. Everything, cars, running shoes, medical devices, even people through our devices and social behaviors started being instrumented. They started creating valuable data. Every time we pick up our smartphones to make a call or send a text, it creates a call detail record. CDRs are structured records that include things like the number you call, the routing, and the length of the call. Hundreds of billions of CDRs are created every day. Enormous advances in infrastructure like advanced processing power and in-memory capabilities make it possible for telecom operators to analyze the deluge of CDRs. But for many, the volume is overwhelming. While call detail records are structured, most new forms of data are not. So the variety of this new data creates challenges as well. Fortunately, the infrastructure and the software continue to evolve. Advances in data management software like Hadoop make it possible to explore any kind of data while leaving it in its original state. For a telecom operator, this means they don't have to structure the data before getting insights from it. Instead, they can put different data in a giant exploration repository and start to do analytics on all sorts of data at rest, both structured and unstructured. This allows them to discover interesting patterns, developing new insights around key things that matter, like their customers. And because the patterns are based on all data, meaning structured data like billing and CDR data, unstructured data like customer tweets, and notes from customer service agents, they are developing a holistic picture that helps to define the best course of action. For a telecom operator worried about customer churn, this means being able to proactively reach out to a customer with a compelling offer before they decide to leave. There's even potential to use a cognitive system in the call center to help guide a company rep in delivering better service by applying learnings gleaned from volumes of related data. But sometimes things are moving too fast to rely on human intervention. Today, IBM is at the forefront, working with a few leading telecom operators to improve the customer experience even further. By knowing where their high-value customers are located, they can detect network bandwidth issues and address them in real time. Unlike analytics on data at rest, real time means they determine how to act before something happens, before bandwidth issues affect the customer experience. This requires applying analytics on data while it's in motion, while it's streaming from network probes, switches, and cell towers. This is using analytics to predict what could happen, applying business rules to regulate what action to take, and doing so basically instantaneously. Applying analytics to take action on data still in motion is new, and we are working side by side with leading clients across industries to apply these powerful capabilities. The result? These clients can take action before a critical part in a car fails, before a threat to public safety becomes a crisis, before a customer gets frustrated and leaves for another carrier. We believe that the ability to act on data while it's still in motion will be the game changer for our clients for years to come. A new architecture is required to maximize the impact of big data and analytics within an organization, an architecture that embraces all forms of data and helps clients ingest and integrate them effectively. It helps them apply all the forms of analytics necessary to understand what drives their business and what actions to take. This architecture has multiple zones, optimized for different ways they'll manage the data and run the analytics to develop and apply insights. They'll optimize for structured data that is at rest in a warehouse or data mart, where it's used for reporting on, for example, transaction and application data. They'll optimize for unstructured and structured data also at rest in a Hadoop system, where vast amounts of data of different types can be explored to find patterns to help organizations more accurately understand what is going on. And increasingly, they'll optimize for all forms of data while that data is still in motion inside the complex business process, so it can be analyzed and acted upon in real time. This architecture is integrated so that data and analytics can be leveraged in any combination to address a business need. To complete this environment, it is essential to have the governance and business continuity capabilities required to protect, secure, and dispose of the data. IBM has hardened this new architecture into a platform that provides clients with the ability to start where they are, build on what they have, and add new capabilities as their organization needs. And they can do so on-premise or in the cloud. Our platform is based on industry-leading products like IBM Cognos to understand what happened and explore why, SPSS to predict what will happen, and of course Watson for cognitive computing, Big Insights for Hadoop, and our industry-leading capabilities for applying real-time analytics to streaming data. It includes our lifecycle management capabilities to help clients dispose of unneeded data in a defensible way. The Power Family, our scale-up systems optimized for big data and analytics. And Pure Data, our industry-leading analytics appliance. And we've built a full set of solutions and use cases that help our clients achieve the business outcomes they are looking for faster and with more certainty. So why are clients investing in big data and analytics initiatives? Because it gives them the insights to transform their business with speed and conviction.